Hi guys, welcome back to Nem's channel. Today we're going to do this battery asset. We shift A at the icosphere, tap in, press 3 to select all the faces, Command B to bevel, Command I to invert selection, I to insert. Make sure your pivot point is the median point, S to scale, and P to separate to selection. We tap out, select off those two, give it a subdivision modifier, make sure you select all. We tap in, press O to enable or proportional editing and change it to sharp. Alt Z to get into the X-ray mode. 1 for the vertex selection, select the top vertex, GZ to move it. You can change the size of the circle by moving your middle mouse. GZ, we tap out and Alt Z. We select the seed, give it a solidify modifier. Move the solidify modifier on top of the subdivision modifier, adjust the thickness. We select all, right click, shift smooth, GX to move it aside. For the second one, we shift A to create a round cube. Change the arc to 6. We give it a decimate modifier. In subdivide, we change the interaction to 1 and apply it. We tap in 3 to select off the faces. Command B to bevel, Command I to invert selection, I again to inset, S to scale, E S one more time, and P to separate to selection. We tap out, select all of them, Command 2, tap in, enable the proportional editing by pressing O, make sure it's sharp. 1 for the vertex mode, Alt Z, select the top vertex, GZ to move it, same here, tap out, Alt Z to get out the X-ray mode, select the seed, give it a solidify modifier, move it on top of our subdivision modifier. This is our second one with GX to move it aside. Then we're gonna do a half strawberry. We shift A, add a circle, change it to 16. In the object mode, we select it, RX90 to rotate it. We tap in, delete the half of the vertex by pressing X and vertex. Tap out, give it a scroll modifier. We change the angle to 180, the axis to Y, the steps viewport to 10. We tap in, pressing 3 on our numpad, enable the proportional editing, G and Z to move it, to give it a shape. We apply the scroll modifier. We tap in, select all the vertex by pressing Alt and Shift F to fill it. We pressing A, M by merge by distance. We tap out here, give it a decimate modifier and subdivide interaction, change to 1 and apply it. Give it a subdivision modifier by pressing Command 2. We tap in, select the half face, E to extrude a little bit more. We go to Item, Transform, change the min increase to 0.6. I to insert one more time. We pressing 3, get into the X-ray mode by pressing Command Z, tap in, and select all the faces in here. Alt Z to leave the X-ray mode, Command B to bevel it, Command I to invert selection, I to insert one more time. Make sure your pivot point is the median point, and S to scale, ES one more time, P to separate to selection. We tap out, select the seed, give it a solidify modifier. Make sure your solidify modifier is on top of your subdivision modifier. And that's gonna be the half strawberry. Now we are going to do the leaf. We tap into the edit mode, press 7 on numpad, and then 9. Select the very bottom faces, Shift S, cursor to select it, tap out. Press numpad 1, Shift A, tap in, press 7 on numpad, Alt Z to get into the X-ray mode, G, Y, then 1 to move it, SX to scale it, pressing 1 to get into the vertex selection mode, select the top vertex, GY to move it, Command R to add two loops, right click to release, adjust the shape, here GY a bit, and EY, pressing 3 on numpad, select those points, pressing O to enable or proportional editing, change it to smooth, G and Z to move it, 3 and A to select all. Alt E to extrude faces along normal, R to adjust a little bit. We get into the edit mode, Command R to add a loop. Pressing 1 to get into vertex selection mode, UI to make the tip. Press 7 on numpad. Alt Z leave the 3 mode, / tap in. Press 2 for the edge selection, select the middle edge. Command B to bevel it, GG twice to move it. Pressing 2, select the middle edge. In here with G and Z, we type out, give it a subdivision modifier by pressing Command 2. Right click, shift move, tap the / Alt Z, select the leaf, Shift E, R60, and Shift R. Select all of the objects, including the leaf. Select the strawberry as the last. The outline should be orange if we select it right. Command P to pirate them. You can select only 3 of them for half strawberry of the X. Now we get into the viewport shading. Give it some material. Change to the shader editor. Select the strawberry. Give it a new material. Shift A, add a separate XYZ. Add one color ramp. Connect C to here. We Ctrl T. We change the linear to be spline. Here is generated. We need to flip the color ramp like this. We can change the color. Change the thickness to 0.3. Seed here. The seed material is very simple. It's gonna be like this. And then for the leaf, we select one of the leaf. Give it the leaf material here. Select all the leaf. Select the color one in the last. Command L to link material. Back to our half strawberry. Tap in. Select the faces. Command numpad plus to select all the faces. Create a new material. We hold Ctrl T. This is gonna be UV connect to the vector. Give it an image texture. This is a photo I just found online. We select the half faces. Press U project from view and open our UV editor. We select the center faces. Command numpad plus. And here with A to select all. S scale R180. Then we just adjust the shape, change the roughness to 0.3, and add a noise texture. Add another bump. Change the strings to 0.1 and the scale to 250. The detail to 9. Connect the effect to head and normal to normal. And for the back, we tap in, pressing 3 in Alt Z to select all the faces. In the material section, give it a new material, click assign, and we can change it to the strawberry material. The color is not correct. We need to duplicate another one and change the Z axis to Y. Now it's correct. For the slice of strawberry, tap in and select the center face. Command numpad plus, Shift D, P to separate and click the face. We just separate, GZ and tap in, A to select all, E to extrude a little bit. That's it. If you want to combine the whole object, the seed and the strawberry, make sure you apply the solidify modifier first. Select the seed and the strawberry, Command J, and right now they are one object. We can select all the leaves and then select the strawberry, Command P to parent them. So right now they are moving as a whole object. So that's about today's tutorial. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions. I will see you next time. Bye.